doing? What you doing? This is Rosie. I don't think you've met Rosie yet. This is my doggy Rosie. I love you. You're so cute. You want to say hello to everybody? Oh. I don't like that. Want to say hello? No, I don't want it. I don't want the kisses on the lips. Grossies. Okay, you can get down now. No, I'm trying to do a video. It's not your turn to talk yet. Hello, beautiful people. I hope you're having a beautiful week and a beautiful Friday. So as you can see, I'm now back to blonde. I've got blonde hair. I'm so happy about it. You actually didn't see me when I had blonde hair. You saw me when I had purple hair and then blue hair and then green hair. But I'm finally back to blonde. And it has been a long process, so I'm so glad it's over because I was really getting over the bluey green colour, and at the end it was like a swimming pool green. It was disgusting. I didn't like it anyway. It really wasn't flattering, and it wasn't what I had planned on doing. It just kind of washed out that way. So I'm so glad I'm back to blonde now. I actually thought I could do a video on my experience with dyeing my hair because I was platinum blonde and then I went purple and then it actually went blue itself. That wasn't planned. It's when they stripped my hair to try and get the color out. So it was a really long process, and the purple actually stained my hair underneath, so it went green because it was stained. So I thought it would be an interesting video to do, to talk about what I did, my experience, and then how they got the green out, just in case anyone is dealing with the same thing or if anyone's interested in it. So if you would like to see something like that, let me know in the comment section below and I'll make a hair video on my experience. But anyways, today I really want to talk about a new segment that I have come up with for my YouTube channel and my blog. So basically I want to start a segment called Beautiful Life Chats, and I will use that time to just sit down with you for 5 to 10 minutes and just chat about life experiences, things that I have learned throughout my life so far, any topics that really interest me or inspire me, or topics that I feel really need to be discussed, things that I want to bring awareness to, all that sort of stuff. I really just want to utilize that time to sit down and chat with you about it. The reason why I want to do this is because on my blog I write about life experiences, and I share books that I've read, and I share videos that I've come across that inspire me, and I really want my YouTube channel to be like that as well. I really want to create a community where we can all be supportive of each other, where we can inspire each other and create positive change. So yeah, I just wanted to create a segment where I sit down and chat with you guys about things that interest me, in hope that they may interest you. And the other reason why I wanted to do it was because I want my YouTube channel and my blog to be more interactive. I really wanted to find a way where I could talk with you guys and interact with you more. And the way that you can do that is, obviously, once we get the ball rolling with this segment, I would love for all of you down the track to send in any questions that you have, any stories that you want to share with me, or any topics that you would like me to talk about. So with this segment, I will be uploading every Friday. Now that might change because I'm still trying to work out what days suit for me to upload a video, in terms of what will work with my schedule, and also what days you guys watch my videos more often. So at the moment it'll stay every Friday, but If there's a day that you think would be better for me to upload, with there more chance of you guys watching it, etc. Just let me know in the comment section below what day you think I should upload these beautiful life chats. But basically I'll just keep them to a Friday for the time being, and I will let you know if anything changes. So to get the ball rolling on this segment, today I really want to talk about gratitude and practicing gratitude. It's something I have been doing for quite some time now, on and off, because sometimes life gets in the way and you forget to do these kind of daily routines. I've been practicing it for a while, and I really want to share with you what it is and how it has changed my life. So when I do practice gratitude daily, my life is so much better. I feel more positive, I feel more open, and I also notice that a lot more opportunities and a lot more beautiful things tend to come into my life when I practice gratitude. Basically, if you don't know what I'm talking about, practicing gratitude is where you sit down for 5 minutes, maybe 10 if you need 10, but really it only takes 5 minutes of your day. And it can either be in the morning or at night or in the middle of the day. It really doesn't matter, but I guess people find it easier to remember to do this sort of thing in the morning or at night. But you sit down and you write in a diary, a journal. You can also write on a little piece of paper and put it in a jar, which I started doing a long time ago. People tend to write down 3 things that they're grateful for. You can write down more if you like, but I guess 3 things is just easier for people to remember to do, and it's more appealing, I guess, to people if there's only 3 things, because people are on a time limit these days and they only, want to, in order to make it a daily routine, I guess it's just easier if people do 3. So you write down 3 or more things that you're grateful for every single day. And I guess the beauty of doing it either morning or night, or both, is that when you wake up in the morning, you write down what you're grateful for, and then you go about your day and you start your day off really positive, fresh, and it's just a really good ritual to start your day. Then at night time, you can write down 3 things you're grateful for as well, or just at night. And that just ends the day on a nice positive note. You get to reflect on the day that you've had. Even if it was a shitty day, you can write down what you're grateful for, and it will literally change your energy, and then you'll have more of a restful sleep and you'll wake up feeling more positive. So whether you decide to do it morning or night, there are wonderful benefits for this. But the point of this is that it allows you to sit down and really reflect on your life in that present moment. It allows you to really see and feel what you're grateful for in your life. And it really honestly does change your energy in your body, and it changes the energy that you put out to the world when you write down what you're grateful for. So many of us run through life and we just go by the clock. We're running from here to there, to going to work, to doing all these things, and we honestly forget to sometimes just live in the present moment. And so this allows us to really just be mindful and live in the present moment for those 5 minutes, and it allows us to reflect on our life and what we have, because so many of us take so many things for granted. We get so caught up in social media and we get so caught up in our lives that we honestly forget what we have standing right in front of us, or the beautiful life that we do live. So yeah, it's a beautiful ritual that I love to do and love to remember to do, because sometimes it is hard to remember to do these things. But I honestly do feel a change in my body when I do this on a regular basis. Now, the things that you can write down, for example, are things like, I am grateful for the house that I live in. I am grateful for my family, for my kids, if you have kids. I'm grateful for the body that I have and how healthy I am. I'm grateful for my job, you know, anything like that. And it can be down to the smallest of things. It can honestly be, I'm so grateful for the sun shining in the sky. I'm so grateful for this cup of tea that I'm holding right now. Whatever it is, you can just write down 3 or more things you're grateful for. The beautiful thing about this ritual is that it really does create positive change in your body. And it really does change the energy that circulates your body and what you put out to the universe. So for example, if you've had the worst day, you've had the most shittiest day, you feel like crap, everything's gone wrong, if you can take a few moments just to sit down, even in amongst all that stuff that's happening, or at the end of the day, and just reflect on everything that's happened that day and find things throughout that day that you're grateful for. You know, even if you had the worst day, you were grateful for the person who served you coffee, that put a smile on your face, made you smile, or said something lovely, or you're grateful for the sun on such a shitty day, or you're grateful for having a few minutes of fresh air. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of things on the top of my head. But if you've had a crappy day, you can find those beautiful moments that gave you a reason to keep on going throughout that day when things got really bad. And it allows you to see things that you may have not seen when you were in that moment. And if you did see, if you opened your eyes and did see these beautiful things amongst all this mess, maybe you could have got out of feeling so shitty. Maybe you could have changed your day around and changed your energy and just looked at it with a smile on your face. You know, when shit goes wrong, a lot of us just get more and more stressed and we get more and more anxious and the day keeps getting worse. But I've started to realize that if you just sit back and you go, you laugh at the day you're having and go, oh my God, like everything's going wrong today and I can't do anything about it and all I can do is laugh. And suddenly, when I have been in those situations where I have just sat back and gone, what is going on, universe? Why are you doing this to me today? Like everything is going wrong. And I just laugh about it and I concentrate on something positive, even if it is, oh my God, I'm so grateful for this coffee in my hand because this is helping me through my day. When I have seen those moments and I have laughed at the day that I'm having, suddenly my day changes and everything starts to run more smoothly. Everything starts to go the way that I planned and everything starts to just fall into place, and then suddenly it's not such a bad day. So if you can take those moments, even when you're having a crappy day, if you can sit down and write what you're grateful for, or even just live in that moment and say to yourself, without even writing it down, just say to yourself, I'm so grateful for this, or appreciate, you know, what you have in front of you, you can change the energy of your body and that can change the energy of your day. But even when you're having the most beautiful, positive, gorgeous day, it's nice to sit down and reflect on that and constantly make gratitude an ongoing daily ritual, because it really does change your life and it really does allow you to appreciate the things that you have in your life. So it's really important to do that for your soul and for positive change around you. Because yeah, so many of us just ignore what we have and we don't appreciate it in the moment, and it's not until it's gone way in the past that we can sit down and appreciate it, instead of just appreciating it now while it's happening or in that present moment in the day. So yeah, it's just a beautiful way to be more mindful and more present. I recommend that you give it a go. Just sit down at the end of every day and write down what you're grateful for, or in the morning, and just, if you make this a daily routine, you will feel in your body the change that it makes. and it honestly is a really beautiful thing. So as I said, you can write it in a journal, or you can just sit and meditate and say it to yourself while you're meditating. I'm so grateful for this, I'm so grateful for that. Thank you, universe, for what you have given to me, so on and so forth. Or you can put it in a little jar. I will go and get my jars and show you, just so you can see what I'm talking about, and you can get creative and fun. You can make your own jars, you can like decorate them or find a really pretty one. Actually, I think it was Elizabeth Gilbert who started the gratitude jars, I think, but I remember her talking about it. So I'll try and find a link and put it down below as well if you want to go and watch that, which I think there is a video where she talks about it somewhere, or an article. I'll try and find something, but if I do find it, it'll be in the description box below. But I'll go and get mine and show you what I did and how I made mine. So these are my gratitude jars. I actually have two. So one is my grateful jar, and it looks like this. And I just got these from like a $2 shop, which were already decorated. It already came like that. It already came with this like green top. And I just got some stick-on letters and wrote grateful jar, and they kind of sit like that or like that. But yeah, they just sit on my makeup table in my bedroom, and every now and again I will write on a piece of paper what I'm grateful for. And the beautiful thing is that you can look back at these like a year later and look through them, or if you're having a really shitty day, you can pick it up and just look at it and read what you were grateful for days and days and days ago, which might allow you to just, you know, regroup, recenter yourself, and go on with your day. So it's just a really beautiful way of, and a fun way of writing down what you're grateful for. And I just get all these really cool bits of paper, write them down on there, chuck them in, and yeah, like a lucky dip. Maybe I should pick one and read it to you. Grateful to my family for loving me and caring for me when I wasn't feeling my best. Obviously I wasn't having the best day that day, so that's what I wrote down. But yeah, it's a beautiful little thing to do. And I've got another one as well called the happy jar, which is basically the same thing as a gratitude jar, but this one I wrote down what made me happy that day. So what brought a smile to my face that day, or what made me laugh. So let's pick one out. Let's read this one. Another yellow one. Happy. The sound of the wind and the light of a moon shining down on the earth. Oh, that's a really nice one to pick out. I love that. Also, I just had this thought, the cool thing that you can do, if you did this over a course of a year or more, you could take them all out and frame them. So you could stick all the bits of paper like this on a big white bit of cardboard and stick them down and then frame it, and it would be like a really cute little positive thing reminding you of the year that you had. I just thought of that idea. Maybe I'll do that at the end of the year. But yeah, it's just a nice way to sit down and reflect on the year that you had, looking back at all of these. So that's a really fun way to do it. Or you can write it in a diary, as I said. So yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about today, and I will probably continue to talk about gratitude and that type of topic in the rest of my segment of this video, Beautiful Life Chats. But I just thought I would bring it to your attention and start this segment off with something positive and just share my experience of gratitude with you, because I really got an email. Just got an email, that was what that noise was. I really do feel like gratitude does change your life, and I definitely notice a difference when I haven't been doing it on a daily basis. I don't feel so centered, and I don't feel so connected to myself and what's around me. But when I do it, I really feel just full of love and full of happiness and full of positivity, and even when things go wrong, I can look at it in a more positive way than I would before. So give it a try if you've never done it before. If you want to, just sit down and write what you're grateful for, 3 things or more, and do it over the course of a week even, and just see how you feel, see the change in your body and the change in your energy. Because you might be surprised, it seems like nothing, but really, honestly, it's such a big thing that we all should do to really be present and mindful in this beautiful life. So give it a try if you want to. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If you do it for a week or more, let me know your experience and if it did change your life or your way of thinking or how you felt in your body. Share that with me. Also, let me know in the comment section below if there are other videos and topics that you would like me to talk about, videos you would like me to make for this segment or for other things as well. But yeah, as I said at the start of this video, I really want this to be a community of positive change, a community where we start conversation on important topics. So please, if you have any ideas, please leave them in the comment section below and let me know what topics you would like me to talk about. I love you all, stay beautiful, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah! Be your own kind of beautiful. Bye!